It's day 2 of our road trip. It's about 7:30 in the morning. We're getting ready to depart Des Moines, Iowa. Today we're going to head to Ogallala, Nebraska. Right now I've just got it routed into Omaha because we're going to take the highway to Omaha. And once we hit Omaha, we're going to reroute onto US 30, which is the Nebraska Scenic Byway. So I forgot to put some sunscreen on my wrist so I don't get a weird tan line. But yeah, I say we're going to be on the road here in a few minutes. Leaving a little earlier than I had planned for today. Originally I was going to leave at 9, but I decided we'll leave an hour or so earlier because it looks like it's going to line up better with the weather. But at some point today we are probably going to end up in our rain gear. But yeah, I'm going to get these gloves on and then we're going to hit the road. Alright, so we are hitting the road. Like I said, it looks like we're going to end up in our rain gear at some point today, more than likely. But for the most part, weather should be decent. So we got about 2.5 hours to Omaha. And our total ride time today is looking at about 7.5. So, yeah, I said the hotel was okay. The room was relatively clean. However, the bathroom needed some love. It wasn't nearly as clean as the rest of the room. But I guess that's what you get for $100 a night. Unfortunately, like I said, I do already have an accommodation booked for later today. I booked it this morning before I left. So it's even cheaper than this one. But from other recent reviews, it's been currently getting remodeled. So first floor is still under construction, but the second and third have been recently remodeled and are supposedly very nice. So yeah, I chose to take the Scenic Byway today, hoping we can see something more interesting than what we saw yesterday. I'm well aware that that's partially my fault for choosing an all-highway route yesterday, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. Say it's not fair to judge a state solely by what you see cruising down the highway, but I will say I was thoroughly impressed with Des Moines. I say it seems like a nice mid-sized city. And here we go. We are officially off. About an hour into my trip this morning, and been riding on this re-grooved asphalt for probably 5 minutes now, and it is pulling the bike all over the road. Not very enjoyable. I will say, so far my ride today has been much more eye-catching than yesterday. Maybe it's just the eastern side of Iowa that's kind of boring to look at. So I'm not sure how much longer this re-groove is going to go on. There's just a sign that said rough road. It didn't say for how long, but it looks like it might actually be coming to an end now, thankfully. I say it was not, like I said, pulling the bike all over the place, but it also very rough ride. Oh, look at that! There's a wind turbine blade propped up in the ground. Today's been a lot more rolling hills and greenery, not just all farmland. And we're back on the re-groove, unfortunately. crossing the Missouri River and officially entering Nebraska, which is another new state for me. And we're making a pit stop in Omaha to stop by Cycle Gear and hopefully get some waterproof gloves for tomorrow. It's supposed to be rainy and cold. That's the old Union Pacific trains. So we've been on the road for about 2 hours now. I stopped about 30 minutes ago at a rest stop to go to the bathroom, put on my windbreaker because the wind was absolutely horrific. I want to say it's like 60 degrees outside right now, but I swear the wind chill was making it feel like it was about 45. And I swapped out my visor on my helmet to my clear one. Pretty much the whole trip up until now, I've been running my silver mirrored visor. But for what the weather's been, kind of this cloudy, overcast, it's too dark. It makes it seem like it's about to rain all day. And it's also so dark that I can't open my visor on the road because I end up blinding myself with the change in lighting. So I swapped out to my clear visor, and I'll probably just keep this one on most of the rest of the trip, or at least as long as it stays overcast like this. So we got about 10 minutes till we're at Cycle Gear, and yeah, it's been a good ride. Alright, I was able to find some waterproof gloves here at Cycle Gear in Omaha. I'm really hoping I won't need them, but if we do, we've got them now. And worst case scenario, if I don't use them, I will return them when I get home. So now we are headed on our way to Ogallala. Like I said, we're going to take US 30, which is the Nebraska Scenic Byway. So we're going to stop and get gas here in a little bit. So we've got some range left. We've got 75 miles left till empty. But I'm not sure what gas is going to look like once we're on US 30. So we'll probably stop before we get too far outside of the city. Alright, we fueled up, went pee, and we're gonna get back on the road. Say Google Maps. I pre-planned a route on my laptop this morning that would take me down Route 30. But Google Maps does not want me to take that route because it's significantly slower. And it keeps trying to reroute me, but I pretty much figured out how to get to Route 30. And once we're on Route 30, it's pretty much a straight shot to Ogallala, because Route 30 goes all the way across Nebraska from east to west. So once we get to Route 30, it's going to keep trying to reroute us onto I-80, I believe. But that is okay. Because, like I said, we'll just be continuing straight on US Route 30. So... it feels very weird to be driving in such densely populated areas. I say pretty much all day yesterday I felt like I was in the middle of nowhere, and most of this morning was the same way. Alright. So I think I've got our map situation situated now. But yeah, this place, like riding I've been doing the last 45 minutes or so, has felt so alive, and there's been so much traffic compared to what I've been dealing with for the last about 12 hours on the road. All right, and we are back on the big road. We got roughly 5 hours to go. So I believe we're in Columbus, Nebraska now. I'd say it's been about an hour and a half since we left Omaha. So it was a good idea to take US 30. It's been very, very relaxing. So there hasn't been much traffic. I'd say it's been pretty rural for the most part. But I did see some interesting infrastructure and stuff on the way here. I'm going to turn around and see what all these food trucks had for sale, because you can't pass up good food truck food, and it smells fantastic, whatever it is. Alright, I'm gonna hop off and see what they've got. Alright, back on the road after a quick taco pit stop. I really wasn't even hungry, but they smelled so good and had smoke billowing out of the trailer, and I am so glad I stopped. Those were some of the best tacos I think I've ever had in my life. And they were pretty cheap too. It was $10 for 3 tacos and a drink, which I think is a great deal. I say the taco truck where I live, I think, is up to like $3.50 a taco now. So, and they aren't nearly that good. So I'm very glad I stopped. Taking the scenic byway seems to have paid off, at least in the food department. Still got about 4 hours to go, but like I said, it's been pretty comfortable just cruising, taking it all in. Still haven't seen anything spectacular, but it's been relaxing. It's been enjoyable. So we're just gonna continue on now. We are now in Central City, Nebraska. We just barely managed to outrun some rain on the way here. We were right at the edge of it after we had left Columbus. So got a few raindrops, got a little damp, but that is okay with me. I'm fine with being damp. I just don't want to be wet. This is a cute little town. But yes, now that we got past that little bit of rain, I think we're clear for the rest of the day today. And it looks like, from what I've seen on the weather app, we might get lucky tomorrow. When I checked the weather for Sunday in Colorado Springs before I left, it said there was severe thunderstorm warning and basically a 100% chance it was gonna thunderstorm and rain all day. But now that severe thunderstorm warning is gone, and it looks like right now there's only a 50 or 60% chance of rain tomorrow. So hopefully we get lucky. Either way, it's probably going to be extremely cloudy going up Pikes Peak, but I'd much rather be cloudy than pouring rain. I wish it would be sunny so that way we could really see some nice views, but I will take what I can get. They were still going strong for fuel. The last gas station I stopped at, they didn't have 93, and their 91 was 0 ethanol. And fuel mileage has been significantly better on the 91 no ethanol than it has been on 93. So we're gonna keep going. We are back to flat farmland, but still been peaceful, and I've been enjoying it. We got about 3 hours left to go, 216 miles, and yeah, just gonna keep on keeping on.